If you're autistic, neurodivergent, and have ever been in a relationship, this video is for you. This research came out recently from Edinburgh University. I covered a bunch of it yesterday, but there's so much more I need to do another video today. I learned an awful lot from your own comments in the first video. Lots of you spoke about sleeping in separate beds, which is something that's explicitly covered in the research. And I want to say this clearly, autistic and ADHD nervous systems process sensory information fundamentally different to neurotypical people. Someone else's breathing, warmth, and movement can be dysregulating in a way which has nothing to do with how much you love them. So two neurodivergent people sleeping in separate beds isn't about distance, it's about loving someone else enough to know you don't have to perform a script that wasn't written for you. And there were so many comments about being poly, queer, ace, and other things which are so far from the standard relationship templates they don't even have words yet. I want to talk about polyamory for a second, because I feel it's constantly misunderstood. Polyamorous relationships are not about commitment being spread thin. Research shows they're amongst the most deliberately, consciously committed relationships that exist. And that's because they're built from conversation, not assumption. For neurodivergent people in particular, polyamory solves things that standard relationship models never could. We ask an awful lot of one person when we say, you must be my best friend, my romantic partner, my emotional support, my sensory safe space, etc., etc. That's an enormous ask of any human being. Polyamory and non-hierarchical relationship structures allow that weight to be distributed across multiple people. You each meet different needs deeply and authentically. And not all of those relationships need to be physically intimate or romantic. Some are profound friendships that carry the weight of a partnership, some are chosen family, and some are things we don't even have terms for yet. That's not less committed, it's just more honest about what human beings need from one another. And on being ace, some of the most deeply committed, deeply romantic relationships I've come across in my entire life have not had a physical intimacy element at all. Couples whose intimacy is entirely built on knowing each other completely. All of these aren't relationships that are lacking something or incomplete, they're just built different. Don't think of them as broken versions of tried and tested relationship ideals. These are beta testing the new future versions of relationships. Something that neurotypical culture is now slowly catching up to. I'm Mike Baggs, your friendly neighborhood neuroscientist, and this is why we want to rebuild from scratch. What's one thing you've changed about relationships that's massively improved them? Let me know in the comments.